Your job is being automated right now. Not in 10 years, not someday, right now. While you're watching this video, OpenAI's GPT-4 is writing code that used to pay $150,000 a year. Google's Gemini is analyzing legal documents that junior lawyers spent 60 hours on. Anthropic's Claude is doing financial analysis that costs companies $200 per hour. And the people building these systems, they're not hiding it. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, said it out loud. AI will eliminate most jobs as we know them. I'm Max. I expose systems designed to keep you poor. And today, I'm showing you the largest wealth transfer in human history. A transfer that'll create a useless class. Historian Yuval Noah Harari's term, not mine, of hundreds of millions of people whose labor is simply no longer needed. By minute 8, you'll know exactly which jobs are gone by 2027. By minute 11, you'll understand why tech billionaires are engineering this collapse intentionally. And by minute 14, you'll know the 3 skills that might keep you employed. Subscribe now, because what I'm about to show you is exactly what Silicon Valley doesn't want the middle class understanding until it's too late. Chapter 2 reveals the Goldman Sachs study they buried. 300 million jobs, gone. And Chapter 3 exposes why Elon Musk is racing to make you obsolete before you realize what's happening. Stay with me. Chapter 1, the numbers they're hiding. Let's start with a study that should have been front-page news but wasn't. Goldman Sachs, March 2023, published research showing that 300 million full-time jobs globally are exposed to automation by AI. 300 million. That's not a typo. That's not worst-case scenario. That's their base case projection. In the United States alone, 25% of all work tasks could be automated by AI. 1 in 4 jobs, gone. But here's what makes this different from every other robots are coming panic. This time, they're coming for white-collar work. The jobs that were supposed to be safe. The jobs you went to college for. The jobs you have right now. McKinsey released their own study. By 2030, that's 5 years from now, up to 800 million jobs worldwide could be displaced by automation. Not affected, not changed. Displaced, as in eliminated. But let me show you what really exposes the game. MIT and Boston University 2023 study found that AI is now cost-effective at replacing workers in the following fields: customer service, data entry, basic accounting, paralegal work, junior software engineering, content writing, graphic design, financial analysis. Cost-effective means companies save money by firing you and using AI instead. And when companies can save money in they always do. Oxford University, Carl Benedict Fry and Michael Osborne, the researchers who started this whole conversation back in 2013, just updated their projections. Their original estimate, 47% of US jobs at risk. Their new estimate after seeing GPT-4 and Claude, higher. But here's what nobody's saying. The people building these AI systems know this is happening, and they're doing it anyway. In fact, they're accelerating it. Chapter 2 reveals which specific jobs are gone by 2027, and why your degree won't save you. The automation isn't starting with truck drivers, it's starting with you. Chapter 2. The middle class execution list. Let's get specific. Here's what's being automated first, and it's not what you think. Customer service. Gone by 2026. Klarna, the fintech company, deployed AI customer service in 2024. One AI agent is now doing the work of 700 full-time employees, not assisting them, replacing them. Same quality ratings, faster responses, zero salary. IBM announced in May 2023 they're pausing hiring for 7,800 roles that AI can do. CEO Arvind Krishna said it out loud. 30% of non-customer-facing roles will be replaced by AI within 5 years. That's 26,000 jobs at IBM alone, and they're just getting started. Legal work, paralegals first, lawyers next. Law Geeks, AI Legal Tech, ran a study in 2023. They had 20 experienced lawyers review 5 NDAs. Then they had their AI do the same thing. The AI achieved 94% accuracy. The lawyers, 85%. The AI took 26 seconds. The lawyers took an average of 92 minutes. Every major law firm is now deploying AI for document review, legal research, and contract analysis. The work that used to go to junior associates making $190,000 a year, it's being done by GPT-4 for pennies. Thomson Reuters, they own Westlaw, the legal research platform every lawyer uses, just launched CoCounsel. It's an AI legal assistant powered by GPT-4. It drafts memos, reviews documents, does legal research for $20 per hour instead of $200. Software engineering, your code is obsolete. GitHub Copilot, one of your Microsoft's AI coding assistant, is now writing 40% of all code on the platform. 40%. That's not autocomplete. That's Abe Kari writing entire functions, classes, sometimes entire programs. Replit coding platform launched Ghostwriter. Cursor, another platform, has AI that writes better code than junior engineers. Anthropic's Claude can debug complex systems. Google's Gemini can refactor code bases. Stack Overflow, where programmers go for help, had to lay off 28% of staff in 2023. Why? Because people are asking GPT-4 instead of posting questions to the forum. Even senior engineers are terrified. A leaked Google memo from 2023 said, "We have no moat." Translation: anyone with GPT-4 access can now do what used to require a CS degree and 5 years of experience. Accounting and finance. The spreadsheet jobs are dead. Bloomberg integrated GPT into their terminal. It analyzes earnings reports, writes investment summaries, generates financial models. Work that used to require a $120,000 analyst now happens in 30 seconds. Intuit, a TurboTax, is using AI to eliminate tax preparers. H&R Block is doing the same. The entire industry of basic accounting services, bookkeeping, tax prep, payroll, it's being automated right now. And here's the kicker. Companies are celebrating this. Their earnings calls brag about efficiency gains and reduced headcount. Wall Street rewards them with higher stock prices. Translation: firing you makes them more valuable. You're wondering, why are they doing this? Chapter 3 reveals the answer, and it's darker than corporate greed. There's an ideological movement among tech billionaires that wants a useless class. Stay with me. Chapter 3, the billionaires engineering your obsolescence. Let me show you something most people miss. This isn't just about profit, it's about power. Sam Altman, OpenAI, net worth $2 billion. Altman has said publicly, multiple times, that AI will create massive unemployment. His solution, universal basic income. He wants a world where AI does all the work and humans get a check from the government to survive. But here's what he's not saying. In that world, who controls the AI? He does. Who decides how much your UBI check is? The government. What happens to your leverage, your agency, your power when you're completely dependent on a system you don't control? You have none. OpenAI just raised $6.6 billion at a $157 billion valuation. Microsoft has invested $13 billion in them. They're racing to build AGI, artificial general intelligence, by 2027. Altman's exact words in a 2023 interview. "I think we're going to have to figure out a new social contract." Translation, the old deal, work hard, get paid, build a life, that's over. And he's deciding what comes next. Elon Musk, Tesla, XAI. Net worth, $250+ billion. Musk launched XAI in 2023 with one goal: build an AI that understands the universe. His AI model, Grok, is trained on all of Twitter, X's data. That's hundreds of billions of human conversations, thoughts, and interactions. But here's the tell. Musk has also said we need Neuralink, his brain chip company, because humans won't be able to compete with AI. His solution to AI taking your job? Stick a chip in your brain so you can merge with AI. He's not trying to stop automation. He's trying to make sure that when it happens, he controls both the AI and the humans trying to keep up with it. Mark Zuckerberg. Meta. Net worth, $177 billion. Meta, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, spent $46 billion on AI development in 2023 alone. Zuckerberg released Llama 2, open source AI, not out of generosity, but to commoditize the competition. His strategy, make AI so cheap and accessible that nobody can build a business around it, except companies with massive infrastructure, like Meta. In his 2024 letter to shareholders, Zuckerberg wrote, "AI will enable us to operate more efficiently with fewer people." Fewer people, he said it, out loud, to investors, and they cheered. Sundar Pichai, Google, Alphabet. Net worth, $1.9 trillion. Google has been automating everything. Gemini, their newest AI, which is integrated into Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Search, YouTube. It writes your emails, summarizes your documents, creates your presentations, answers your questions. Google laid off 12,000 people in 2023. Then they announced record profits. The automation is already happening inside their company before they even sell it to you. Pichai in a 2023 interview. AI is the most profound technology humanity will ever develop. More profound than fire, more profound than electricity. And he's deciding how it gets deployed. The pattern. These men are worth over $600 billion combined. They control the AI systems that'll eliminate 300 million jobs. And they're all saying the same thing. This is inevitable. But here's what they're not saying. It's inevitable because we're making it inevitable. They're choosing to automate. They're choosing to eliminate jobs. They're choosing to engineer a world where human labor is worthless. You're thinking, what can I do? Chapter 4 reveals the brutal truth and the 3 skills that might save you. But I need to be honest. For most people, it's already too late. Chapter 4, the 3 skills and why they might not be enough. Here's what the research shows about which humans might still have value in 2030. Skill number 1, extremely high-level creative work. Not creative like graphic design. AI tools like Midjourney, DALL-E, and Stable Diffusion already do that better than most humans. I'm talking creative direction, strategy, taste, the ability to say, that's brilliant or that's garbage when AI generates 100 options. But here's the problem. That job, creative director, used to require a team of 12 people. Now it requires 1 person and AI. So even if you're in the 1% who can do this work, there are 90% fewer jobs than before. Skill number 2, deeply human interpersonal work. Therapy, nursing, elderly care, teaching young children. Jobs where humans want a human, even if AI could technically do it better. But here's the trap. These jobs pay $40,000 to $60,000 a year. You're going from a $120,000 corporate job to a poverty wage caring for people. Is that employment, or is that just managed decline? Skill number 3, physical trades that require adaptability. Plumbing, electrical work, HVAC, skilled construction. Jobs where every situation is different, and robots can't yet navigate unpredictable environments. But even here, companies like Boston Dynamics and Figure are building humanoid robots specifically to do these jobs. They're not there yet, but they will be. And when a robot can do plumbing, what's left? The brutal truth. There's no safe career anymore. Even doctors, the ultimate safe profession, are being automated. Radiology, AI reads X-rays better than humans. Pathology, AI diagnoses cancer from tissue samples with higher accuracy than pathologists. Dermatology, AI identifies skin cancer better than dermatologists. The middle class, as a concept, was built on skilled labor having value. When your skills have no value, you're not middle class anymore. You're the useless class. Chapter 5 reveals what happens after the jobs are gone, and why Silicon Valley's solution, universal basic income, isn't a solution at all. It's a trap. Chapter 5, the useless class and the UB trap. Let me show you the endgame. Yuval Noah Harari, historian, author of *Sapiens*, introduced the term useless class in his book Homo Deus. He wasn't being cruel, he was being descriptive. The useless class are people who are economically irrelevant. They're not needed for production. They're not needed for consumption beyond the basics. The economy functions without them. In 1900, 40% of Americans worked in agriculture. Today, 2%. Where did those 38% go? They moved to factory jobs. Then factory jobs got automated. Where did they go? Service jobs, white-collar work, the middle class. But when AI automates knowledge work, where do you go next? There is no next. That was the last frontier. The UBI trap's Silicon Valley's answer: universal basic income. Everyone gets $1,000 to $2,000 a month from the government, enough to survive, but not enough to thrive. Sam Altman ran a UBI pilot program. Andrew Yang campaigned on it. Elon Musk says it's probably necessary. Mark Zuckerberg has hinted at support. But here's the trap. When you're dependent on UBI, you have zero leverage. You can't negotiate. You can't strike. You can't demand better conditions because there's no alternative. You're not an employee anymore. You're not even unemployed. You're a dependent. And the people who control the AI systems control your survival. This is the largest consolidation of power in human history. A world where 5 companies, and OpenAI, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, control the means of production, and the rest of us are on their payroll to stay quiet. Let me bring this home. Your job is being automated, not because it has to be, because it's profitable to the people building the systems. 300 million jobs globally, gone by 2030. 25% of all work tasks in the US. Automated. Your degree, your experience, your skills, they're becoming worthless while tech billionaires become trillionaires. Sam Altman, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Sundar Pichai, they're not trying to stop this. They're accelerating it because they've already decided the future doesn't need you. It needs their AI and your compliance. The middle class is being executed by design for profit, and they're calling it progress. So what can you do? Honestly, I don't have a perfect answer. Learn the 3 skills, but know they might not be enough. Build leverage while you still can. Save money. Diversify income. Understand that the social contract you were promised is dead. And most importantly, stop pretending this isn't happening. Stop believing you're safe because you have a degree or 10 years of experience. You're not safe. None of us are. The useless class is being created right now. And unless you're one of the people building the AI systems, you're probably in it. I'm Max. The game is rigged. And this time, they're not even hiding it. If you want me to break down which AI tools are taking your specific job, explain how to build leverage before it's too late, or expose the other systems Silicon Valley is deploying against you, drop a comment, subscribe, because this channel exists to show you the systems designed to make you obsolete before it happens. The future isn't coming, it's already here, and most people won't make it.